Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into Proverbs chapter 23.
Yeah, a chapter just packed with, well, timeless advice on how to live well.
Right. Our mission really is to unpack those insights, see what they offer us today.
It gets practical very quickly. Doesn't shy away from consequences either.
Okay, so let's get into it. It starts with some really vivid stuff about social situations, dining specifically.
Yes, the warning about eating with a ruler, someone powerful.
The imagery is, wow, intense. Put a knife to your throat if you are given to gluttony.
It's striking, isn't it?
Mhm.
And it links that urge, that gluttony, directly to the ruler's delicacies.
Saying that food is deceptive. What's that getting at, you think?
Well, it suggests that temptation isn't just the food, but maybe the status, the allure of power or wealth that comes with it. It's a kind of trap.
A trap that makes you lose self-control.
Exactly. But then it flips things. It also warns about dining with someone stingy.
Right. Don't crave their food either, which seems odd at first.
But the reason is different. It's not about deceptive richness. It's about a lack of genuine hospitality.
Ah, okay. It says they might say eat and drink, but inside they're always thinking about the cost.
Yeah. So accepting that kind of hollow offering is just uncomfortable. Your effort, even your compliments, feel wasted. It's about the heart behind the giving, or lack thereof.
So sincerity matters more than status or just the appearance of generosity. Avoid the trap with the powerful. Avoid the pretense with the stingy.
That seems to be the core idea. And that focus on resources, where you put your energy, transitions neatly into the next part, which is about wealth itself.
And the advice there is pretty blunt, isn't it? Do not wear yourself out to get rich.
And show restraint. It pairs this with that incredible image.
Oh, the one about riches just vanishing?
Yes, they sprout wings and fly off to the sky like an eagle, just gone. A potent reminder of how fleeting wealth can be.
Okay, so from wealth to wisdom, how to get it, how to share it, it encourages applying your heart to instruction.
And your ears to knowledge. Standard enough. But then comes that tricky line.
Do not speak to a fool. Why?
Well, the text gives a reason. He will scorn the wisdom of your words. It seems to suggest wisdom needs, well, fertile ground, a receptive listener,
So it's maybe about discernment, knowing when sharing is pointless.
perhaps, or when your energy is better invested elsewhere. It also touches on ethical conduct, particularly towards the vulnerable.
Like moving ancient boundary stones.
Exactly, or taking the fields of the fatherless. And the reason given is quite stark.
Their defender is strong.
Yeah, he will take up their case against you. It connects justice for the powerless directly to, well, divine power.
Shifting gears a bit, it gets into family life. And some parts, like on child discipline, can sound harsh to us now.
It does say, do not withhold discipline from a child, but notice the reason given.
It says it can save his soul from death.
Right, so it's framed not just as punishment, but as essential guidance for their ultimate well-being, a way to steer them towards a good life.
But there's another side too, isn't there? The joy a parent finds in a wise child.
Oh, absolutely. The joy a father gets from a wise son, one whose lips speak what is right.
And it tells children to listen to your father and do not despise your mother when she's old. It seems to paint a picture of mutual respect.
Exactly. A relationship built on seeking wisdom together, which contrasts sharply with the warnings that follow.
Against destructive behaviors, like envy.
Yes, don't envy sinners. Instead, be zealous for the fear of the Lord, which it says offers a future hope. The focus is on your own path, not others' apparent gains.
And then the really detailed warnings about, well, excess.
Drinking too much wine, gorging on meat, it states plainly, drunkards and gluttons become poor. But it goes much deeper than just poverty.
You mean the description of addiction? It's incredibly graphic.
It really is. Lingering over wine, it says, bites like a snake and poisons like a viper.
It talks about how it warps your reality, seeing strange sights, your mind imagining confusing things.
Making you feel completely unstable, like one sleeping on the high seas. You don't even feel pain properly.
And the cycle of it, the first thought on waking is just finding another drink.
It's a truly devastating picture of losing control, losing yourself. And it draws a parallel, doesn't it?
With sexual immorality, describing a prostitute or wayward wife as a deep pit or a narrow well.
Another kind of trap. Lying in wait, multiplying unfaithfulness, both excessive appetite for drink and for illicit sex are shown as paths to ruin.
connecting these uncontrolled desires to poverty, harm, confusion, broken relationships.
It's a stark warning, which brings it all back really to the central theme.
Buy the truth and do not sell it. Get wisdom, discipline, and understanding.
And that final, very personal plea, my son, give me your heart and let your eyes keep to my ways.
It's about choosing where you place your focus, your heart. Choosing wisdom.
Choosing self-control and righteous living over all these other paths that lead to destruction.
So wrapping up this deep dive into Proverbs 23, the core message seems clear. Prioritize inner wisdom over worldly excess, fleeting wealth, or destructive relationships.
And maybe think about this. The text describes riches as vanishing quickly, like an eagle flying off. Simple, quick. But the description of addiction, of giving in to excess, it's incredibly detailed, visceral, and focused on lasting devastation. The snake bite, the confusion, the instability. What might that stark difference in description tell you about what this text sees as the real, enduring dangers to avoid for a life well lived?